Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you subscribe, I upload my new videos for Taurus and Scorpio on Tuesdays. We'll go ahead and put those cards back and take these ones. But for those of you guys who are interested in the deck that I'm using today, it's called the Tattoo Tarot. And as always, my information is in the description if you're interested in getting a personal reading. And then just as a final reminder, I do only take cards a jump. Sometimes the cards like to flip in the deck. I do see them, but I only take the ones that jump out like these ones. And usually if they jump out in a group that's too big, I'll put them back. And my goal here is to get you guys roughly 8 or 9 cards, and then we can get started on your reading. Alright, Taurus, so I do just want to take this moment to remind you guys that if you enjoy the reading, please take a moment to leave a like or a comment. It's the best way to let me know. But your overall energy here is the Strength card. So when I see the Strength card, I know that you guys are in a very powerful sort of mental energy right now. I think that you guys have been through the ringer lately, but because you have the Strength card here, I think that you're really pulling out. I think that you're really working towards getting those strengths to make solutions possible, because I know that sometimes you look at a situation and it looks like there's no situation, or it looks like there's no solution. I'm really getting that Katy Perry song Firework, where she says, I can't remember exactly what the lyric is, but she says something like, maybe the perfect door hasn't opened for you so that you can make it. Something along the lines of that. Basically, she's saying that if no doors are opening for you, it's because you have to make your own door. And I think that's a really powerful sort of state of mind that you're in right now. You know? So if there's anything that's that's difficult in your life, that especially if it's like a long-lasting kind of a problem, something that has some history to it, now is definitely the time to really sit down and try to work at it, sort of pick it apart and see if you can find some kind of a solution here. And I'm looking at this Hanged Man card, and that just kind of further confirms what I'm saying, because the Hanged Man talks about a change in perspective. So the story behind the Hanged Man is that he hangs himself upside down in order to see the world from a different perspective. And I do want to point out that in this particular deck, Strength is number 11 of the major arcana, and the Hanged Man is number 12. So I'm seeing that kind of progression. For those of you who actually don't know, sometimes the Strength and the Justice card are switched. So Strength will be 8 and Justice will be 11. And in this one, it's Justice 8, Strength 11. So that's an interesting little tidbit for you guys. But here with this Knight of Swords, I'm definitely getting that communication is going to be a really big deal for you guys. I'm seeing the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, so I'm seeing that you guys are doing a lot of talking, a lot of sort of group thinking, and a lot of that sort of working together. I feel like I'm getting the expression two heads are better than one, or like the joining of minds. So I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You're really trying to get people to communicate, get people to work in a group, get things done. And this Knight of Swords just further confirms that you guys are going to be doing that communication. And I'm looking at this, at all these Pentacle cards, and they're actually really good cards, because the Seven of Coins here talks about sort of planting your seed of intention, watering it every day, and then checking to see what your growth is. So whenever you see the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, you can be expected to see that you're in a very powerful position here to grow and manifest. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. You've really been trying to set forth your intentions and set forth what you want to happen. So you've been working towards your goals, and because I see it here, I know that you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of the fruits for your labor now. I know that perhaps in the past it may have looked like you're not exactly going to see any benefits from what you were doing, but because you have all this energy, the Seven of Pentacles and the Strength card, to me it sort of represents this like, hold on for just a little bit longer and you'll see what rewards you're reaping. And there's a lot of this sort of like hold on energy. The Strength card is very similar in that regard to the Seven of Wands here, which is my worth fighting for card. So I think that even though you're not seeing immediate results, you know that this situation is worth fighting for, and that's letting you really sort of put faith in the situation and work towards it, right? I'm getting sort of this delayed gratification here, because I'm pretty sure that with this Hanged Man, it's calling you to change your perspective in the sense that what you may be thinking right off the bat may not be the correct thing right now. Like your sort of knee-jerk reaction isn't what is going to get you a lot of success right now. Like really sitting down, planning, weighing things out, thinking about things, and acting slowly and acting in a way that's very stable is what's going to get you that success. And I see it because with the Nine of Pentacles to me is my single and ready to mingle card, right? So for a lot of you guys, you might be really like entering this new powerful state of mind where you're able to really go out and have fun with people. But I feel like more than just that, the Nine of Pentacles is the independence card. So I think that a lot of you guys are dependent on something or someone or some kind of a situation. And through putting work into this, especially here with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to be entering a position where you're no longer so dependent. And I feel like that really pleases you because you want to be independent. You want to have control of your own life, right? Especially with the Strength card. Like, the Strength card is really setting the tone for this. I feel like this is a period of your life that you just kind of have to wait out a little bit and be strong and sort of brave the storm. But I feel like once you do, you're going to see a lot of really, really big blessings because you have the Seven of Coins, you have the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Coins, but I certainly feel that there's a lot of romantic love energy here underneath the surface. But this is sort of like the superficial, like what is going on, what you want, and how you want to do it. I also see the King of Cups here, which is water signs. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If those signs don't necessarily resonate for you, that's okay. But if they do, take that to be extra confirmation. But this is certainly somebody in your life who is very I feel like emotionally, I feel like they're very emotional. But right now, they're not sharing that with you. Because this Four of Cups in the upright talks about being selfish with your resources, not being very giving, being kind of closed off. But the fact that it's in reverse now, I don't think it's so much you. It's a little bit you, but it's mostly them. It's like a key turning in a lock and opening a door. So I feel like they're going to be a lot more open and receptive to you and explain to you sort of what their expectations are. And I feel like you're doing the same back. And there's going to be a lot more open lines of communication, especially with this Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Um, and I'm getting huge love sense here. For some of you guys, it might be like a coworker or maybe a boss or whatever, but like there's a strong group of you that's super strong here with love. But basically, in a nutshell here, you guys are really strong right now, and Spirit is asking you to sort of hang on just a little longer. But that was your reading first time around, Taurus. If you enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment because it really helps out the channel, and I personally really love to know if these readings resonate with you guys. But like I said before, I upload my new Taurus videos on Tuesdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to watch any of my other timeless readings that I have up on the channel. And with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.